Dr. Phil shuts down Joy Behar on The View, sparks outrage during heated debate. Daytime television took an unexpected turn when Dr. Phil McGraw appeared on The View and clashed with co-host Joy Behar during a live broadcast. Known for his straightforward, no-nonsense approach, Dr. Phil did not hold back when confronted with Behar's strong opinions on a divisive topic. What began as a civil discussion quickly spiraled into a fiery exchange, leaving Behar visibly outraged and the audience stunned. The drama unfolded during a segment centered on the growing polarization in American politics and the role of media in shaping public opinion. Behar, a vocal critic of certain political figures and ideologies, argued that much of the division stems from misinformation and manipulative tactics employed by specific groups. While her comments resonated with some of her co-hosts, Dr. Phil wasn't convinced. "Joy, with all due respect, I think you're oversimplifying the issue," Dr. Phil said, interrupting Behar mid-sentence. "This isn't just about one side being right or wrong. The problem is that we've lost the ability to listen to each other. Everyone's too busy pointing fingers to have a real conversation." Behar, clearly taken aback, pushed back. "I'm not pointing fingers. I'm calling out the truth. When people are deliberately spreading lies, you can't just sit back and let it happen," she argued, her tone growing sharper. But Dr. Phil wasn't backing down. "The problem is, Joy, everyone thinks they have the monopoly on truth. When you dismiss other perspectives outright, you're not solving anything. You're just adding to the noise," he countered. The exchange grew more intense as Behar, visibly frustrated, accused Dr. Phil of creating a false equivalency. "You're making it sound like both sides are equally to blame, and that's just not true," she said. "One side is actively spreading disinformation and undermining democracy." Dr. Phil responded with a calm but firm rebuttal. "I'm not saying everyone is equally to blame. What I'm saying is that if we keep shutting each other down instead of listening, we'll never move forward. And frankly, I think shows like this sometimes contribute to the problem by framing everything as us versus them." The audience gasped as the tension between the two escalated. Behar, clearly outraged, shot back. "Are you saying this show is part of the problem? We bring important issues to the table, and we give people a platform to speak." Dr. Phil stood his ground. "I'm saying that when conversations become shouting matches and everyone is trying to win instead of understand, we lose sight of the bigger picture. And yes, that happens here and everywhere else in the media." The other co-hosts, including Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny Hostin, attempted to mediate, but their efforts did little to ease the tension. Goldberg tried to steer the conversation in a new direction, but Behar wasn't ready to let it go. "I don't think you understand how dangerous it is to give certain perspectives a platform," she said. Dr. Phil, maintaining his composure, delivered the final word. "Joy, the most dangerous thing we can do is silence people we disagree with. You don't have to agree with them, but you have to let them speak. That's how we grow." The segment ended on a noticeably tense note, with Behar visibly flustered and Dr. Phil remaining calm and collected. As the show cut to commercial, the audience buzzed with whispers, and social media quickly lit up with reactions to the heated exchange. Fans of The View were divided, with some siding with Behar and praising her for standing her ground, while others applauded Dr. Phil for calling out what they saw as a lack of balanced discourse. Many viewers noted that the clash reflected the broader polarization in society, where even discussing the act of listening can lead to fiery disagreements. While moments like these are not uncommon on The View, this particular exchange stood out for its intensity and the way it highlighted the challenges of fostering meaningful dialogue in today's highly charged political climate. For better or worse, it was a reminder that even in a setting designed for discussion, finding common ground remains an uphill battle. In the end, whether one agrees with Dr. Phil or Joy Behar, the clash underscored the importance of open dialogue, no matter how uncomfortable it might get. One thing is certain: this fiery moment will be remembered as one of the most dramatic debates in the show's history.